Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel, I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 200 pounds without surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, April 11th. I think that's the date. Saturday, April 11th, 2020. And I am checking in with you guys. How is it going for your social distancing? How many of you are surviving this craziness? For us, it's actually going surprisingly well. I have had far fewer breakdowns than I expected going into this. I feel happier and more content than I expected going into this. And I just have to say I'm grateful for keto, because I feel like because my emotions are more stable on keto, that I am able to deal with it a lot better, and that there's a lot less contention at our house. We haven't really had a lot of fighting. We haven't really had a lot of crying. We've had a lot of fun, and the kids have fought with each other, and that's been kind of annoying. Plus, they are very loud, and they are always around, but they always were around because I was already a homeschooler. It's just a little bit more than usual. Right now, you can probably hear my little ones in the front yard doing tumbling tricks. They're out there practicing their kickovers and other various tricks, and are super excited about how their success is going. And my 17-year-old is downstairs blaring music because he's a music producer and he's working on a new song. This morning he was working on some engine out in the driveway. I have no idea what he's working on. Some kind of crazy contraption, I'm sure. And we are busy planning a wedding for my 21-year-old son, who notified us last Sunday that he is going to be married a week from today. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy around here, and a lot of excitement, always a lot of hopping going around when you have 9 kids. And I've never been more grateful that I have such a big family, because we just have so many people to spend time with, and it just kind of keeps us distracted from the stress that is going on in the world. Dave's been having a harder time with it, I think, this week. A man came into their work with a fever and was sent home. I don't know what he was thinking, and he had to let send a lot of people home. And so yesterday there was only 10 people in his entire district that were at work. And he was one of them, and he was pretty lonely. He's kind of a social guy, and most of his social life takes place at work. So it kind of was hard on him. Our family participated in a worldwide fast yesterday to ask God to help us get the virus under control and return our lives to like some level of normalcy, and protect the healthcare workers. Not just people from our church participated, people from all different religions. Of course, we were joining other religions who already fast on Good Friday, so there was a great world effort calling out for divine help for this pandemic, which felt pretty amazing to be a part of, and I was grateful to be able to do that. As far as how the week went, I think I had a little bit more stress eating problem than I have in the past weeks. I had stopped tracking, but I'm trying to eat the same kind of foods that I've been eating, same amounts and as often as I was before. So I know that I'm pretty much eating the calorie level that I want to be at. 2 days this week, I made myself some whipping cream with strawberries. I didn't record it because it was like a late night type of thing, last night being one of them. And because we had fasted all day, I felt like I have a really hard time with OMAD, and I still felt like kind of unsatisfied right before bed. So I went down and made myself some whipped cream right before bed. I did have Smart Sweets once this week because my local grocery store started selling the sweet fish, and I gave in to temptation, and they were really good. Really, really good. I didn't test my blood sugar or anything because I just didn't want to know. And, it's one bag of Smart Sweets. It's not sending me off on a carb binge, so I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing pretty well all around, considering the boredom level and the stress level. I feel like I'm handling all of that, and staying true to my new keto way of life better than I thought I would. So I'm pretty happy about that. As far as the weigh-in goes, You guys know that I was hoping for a really big loss this week. This is supposed to be the week that I drop water weight according to my normal cycle. I was looking forward to that. I definitely had a couple of days of whooshing where I lost my electrolytes. I had to really bulk up on my potassium and sodium. And I know that I was dropping water weight earlier in the week. So, I was expecting a big number on the scale, at least trying to return to what my new normal is. I didn't see that number, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the number right now and then talk about how I feel, and we can go from there. So as you can see, I weighed in today at 185.4, and that is a great number considering last week I was a 187. Yesterday was 184.4, so I guess that whipping cream probably didn't do me any favors last night. That's a 2.4 pound loss, so I should be happy with that. I'm a little disappointed just because I really thought that I did better than that, and I really thought that I was going to drop the water weight, and maybe I will continue to drop the water weight this week. We'll see. I mean, I'm definitely not retaining like I was with my rings. That's how I determine it. If I can get my rings easily on and off, or if they start to slip and turn around on my finger, I know that I'm not retaining water. And right now it's kind of somewhere in between. It's not quite flipping around like when I'm just holding my hand as much, but yeah. Anyway, that's how I determine how water weight things are going. And I probably did put on some fat with the extra calories I ate this week with my luck. My body really, really doesn't love me to eat a lot of fat, and I ate a little bit more than I should this week, I think. So, oh yeah, I had some coconut chips too, some of those dang brand coconut chips. And since I wasn't really tracking, I didn't film anything that I ate or outside of a meal. And so there was a little bit more calorie level, I think, than normally I've been, but I don't know that I feel like I was stress eating. I just felt like eating. I just felt like having more food. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with my progress. Considering what we are all going through right now, I just figure as long as I stay emotionally stable, that's really all that matters. And if that means eating a little more whipping cream than usual, oh well. And it means staying keto. We know I need to stay keto in order to stay emotionally stable. So that's basically all I have this week, you guys. I'm in wedding prep mode. We are planning everything out and trying to make our kids' wedding be as close to the real thing as we possibly can, with all of the pretty details and all of the things happening, like even the bouquet toss and the cake cut and first dance. The only thing is that she won't be able to dance with her dad or be escorted down the aisle by her father because they live in Canada and the borders are closed, so she cannot come to the wedding. None of my siblings are coming to the wedding. My mother is going to help set up, and then she's going to watch across the street from her car. And I don't think anybody else is coming from her family. She has one sister who lives here who is going to come and hopefully wear a mask, and a cousin who is going to come. We're still uncomfortable with the idea, but I also feel like I can't tell her absolutely no way, because Sullivan technically has his whole family and she has nobody. So, right? I have to do what I have to do. Hopefully we're going to be all right. But yeah, that's how things are going around here. I hope everything's going well for you in your neck of the woods. I hope that you are all living in peace and not fear, and having faith and trying to decrease your stress. And I hope that you are eating what is good for you in order to be able to handle this crisis. And I just want you to keep coming back here. And I'm hoping that I can be a bright spot to give you encouragement and inspiration in this difficult time. So definitely don't forget to watch YouTube, because I think it's important for us at this time, in this crazy time, for us to support each other however we can. And watching the YouTube videos is going to help you to feel a little bit brighter and a little bit happier, and a little bit more connected to people. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I take care, and I love you all so much. Don't forget to check all the links in the About section for all the fun stuff that I have to offer. Welcome to my new Patreons. Those of you who joined me this week, I appreciate you, and I love you all so much. We'll talk to you all again soon.